Alright, is that the end? There it is, the end! We're doing this, boys. We are doing this. Oh, man. Alright. This is it. This is it. Alright. I was afraid it would come to this.
It is time. Vanquish your foes. Burn my finger.
This could be trouble. People are already taking damage. Oh boy. People are taking all sorts of damage. Thank you. Oh my god. I mean, I can't blame. You cannot blame. You're asking a range-only character. Sorry, a melee-only character. Yep, he's the one taking all the damage. Where? There he is. There we go, Barden! There we go! Our Barden is perfectly built for this. Like, he can destroy. Like, on paper, we should have this, but I don't believe it. I will not believe it until I see it. We are built so perfectly for this. We are built so perfectly for this, but it picks the one buff that could end the run. It picks the one boost that could end the run for us. Sharing damage. Alright, this is it. This is it. There we go. Final stage. Final stage. If we can, try and protect Varden for when the monsters come in. Whoa! What is this? Fortunes? Fortunes? Hello? Frenzy, cursed aura. Just keep your distance, and we'll be fine. There you go. There you go, Barden! Way to go. Oh my god. Like I said, we should have this! But I'm not gonna believe it until I see it. Minotaur, Minotaur. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Right side. He does have Rampart. You should still be able to knock him off the cliff, I believe. We're gonna need to give him. Go. Doesn't have any ammo. You should theoretically have plenty. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Get off my boy. Get off my boy. Just a little bit further. There you go! Yes! Oh my god, no way. Oh my god. Oh my god. There you go. Knock your ally off the cliff. There we go. There we go. Alright. Yes! Oh my god. My goodness. Oh my god. We did it. We got the dub. Yes! I spent 3 days trying to get this frame. Oh my god. Well, well, well. It finally happened. We're 9 episodes in, and we have finally made at least one video on every character in the game. First it was Kruber, then Barden, then Saltzpyre, and then eventually Sienna, and now Kerillian. Oh, the irony that the most played character would be my last to make a video on before all the others. And of all the characters in the game, I have at least level 100 for all of them. All but one. And in today's video, we dive into one of her playstyles that, albeit took some time to learn the ropes for her, but the results of that tribulation are nothing to squawk at. The one, the only, the Handmaiden. If I were to describe Kerillian's Handmaiden, it would be decently tanky, mobile, clutch, crowds, maybe a sprinkle of elite damage. You can see I'm having fun with this. But also a very useful support character, and in more ways than one. Like how she can revive downed allies 50% faster, which, I'm gonna be real with you, might be bugged since it seems to be almost as fast as the blink of a human eye. An aura that buffs her and her nearby allies' stamina regeneration by 100%. Some of you might know from my Girl Night video that I am a huge fan of stamina regeneration, so it's safe to say that what she can provide for her team just by existing is quite formidable. Her passive and career skill are admittedly kind of underwhelming, but still helpful. An extra 15% dodge radius and being able to dash through enemies. The dodge range helps avoid tanking hits and pins, one way or another, and the dash helps do a multitude of things. It can deal damage to whatever you dash into, it can help you revive your allies, reposition to more advantageous spots, or just cover some extra distance towards your intended location. Overpowered! And here we go again. Just check the wiki, you'll never believe what I just saw. Yup. Just like the Witch Hunter Captain, our Handmaiden has an unlisted ability, an extra half stamina bar. Oh, and for the record, outside of the Witch Hunter, no other career that I've detailed up to this point has had any unlisted talents, so yeah, you can rest easy on that front. So from there, we see Kerillian's talent pool to further strengthen our Handmaiden's performance. And boy howdy, does she have the goods to do just that. Not so much her health recovery options, melee hits or melee kills, and to be honest, remembering how distasteful a lot of Kerillian's weapons were to me, I was really worried before I even got started. But after enlisting her career unique Spear and Shield and memorizing the attack patterns that match the situation, chaining horizontals for hordes, bashing in over the head attacks for elites, and a lot of patience, I gradually ended up taking less and less damage per run. But back to the topic, you want Spirit Echo. Moving on to talent set number 2, you have increased melee power after not sucking at the game for a few seconds, an increased 5% crit chance, or an extra 30% attack speed whenever you block or push. Man, I wonder what I'm gonna pick here. For the record, by the way, crit chance and power aren't bad. One of the things I wanted to try to boost for Handmaiden was her power, and focus does do that. But attack speed is the defining feature that makes careers more tolerable. Handmaiden can attack up to 75% faster, and for the record, I only used 35% total increased attack speed for my build. You don't need all of it. At least 30% or more is what I tried to aim for. Anyways, you want Alacrity. Moving on, talent set number 3, you want Mainstay. Either that or Smiter. Smitter? I don't know. What else are you supposed to use with a shield? As a Handmaiden with a shield, you do lots of bashing, and you don't kill your enemies in one hit. It's not rocket science, do Mainstay. And following the formula, talent set number 4 works to make your passive even stronger. Now I know what you're thinking. How can you make 15% dodge radius stronger? Buddy, prepare to get your socks knocked off. Dodging now allows you to either A, increase your attack speed by up to 15%, B, increase your overall power or dodge radius, increasing the versatility of your ult, or C, being able to dodge through enemies. Great for when you're surrounded. Now, I'm gonna be honest, all 3 of these are really good. Really good. But in Cataclysm, being able to surf hordes and get out of tight situations is an ability that cannot be understated, and Wraithwalk is the way to go. Truthfully, there's more to this talent too that I'm gonna get into in a second. Talent set number 5, you have another impeccable set of options. Up to 40% increased ammo, 30% block cost reduction, allowing you to have up to 90% block cost, or an extra 15% health, allowing you to, theoretically, survive a Chaos Warrior's strongest attack. It goes without say that all 3 of these options are really good. And notice up to this point that you have no range buffs. None. Currently, I go for the health bonus since health recovery and damage reduction for the Handmaiden are slim and hard to come by. After that, I'd go Birch Stance. That 90% block cost can give you up to 14.25 effective stamina bars, which roughly translated means you're invincible if you guard. 14.25 effective stamina, 130% stamina regeneration, extra dodge radius to avoid tanking hits, and dashes that can effectively do the same thing. The only thing that can take you down would be specials or environmental deaths from there. And honestly, since I have done just fine with 150 health, I'm starting to lean more and more towards Birch Stance. Extra ammo is cool too, I guess, I don't know. Then you have talent set number 6, letting you disappear for 2 seconds, making yourself even harder to kill, and buying you time to do a handful of things. Heal, revive, and complete safety. You can increase your crit chance by another 25% for a very generous duration. I mean, seriously, her ult needs only 20 seconds, so you have tons of crits for basically the entire duration of your ult. However, since I don't run Swift Slay on my shield, Opportunist, extra crit chance would be kind of a waste, which is why I run Blade Dancer, allowing you to deal significant damage over time to anything your dash runs into. The dash damage can bleed out the lowest tier enemies and can pass through an infinite number of enemies, so yeah, damage. But I hear some of you going, good luck dashing into a horde of enemies and dying, lol. Wrong, because I have a near infinite supply of stamina and dodges that can pass through enemies to quickly return to the side of my allies. But if not Blade Dancer, go Gift of Ladriel. For melee weapons, I go the Spear and Shield, maxing out defense. Being able to stagger is pretty important, so Opportunist takes priority over Swift. I also liked the two-handed sword for a short time, but to be honest, it didn't stagger well and was really only good for hordes, so trust me, you want the albeit screen blocking shield. For range, you want either the jabs or the moonbow. I know the jab is better, but because I'm a thug, I go for moonbow. Go for headshots whenever you can, otherwise 2 charged body shots against specials should do the trick. It also has better range, that too. By the way, barely charged moonfire shots do 4 extra ticks of burn, and yes, the ticks do stack. Yes, I know the jab does more damage, I don't care. Yet. It also staggers surprisingly well. I mean, yeah, so does the jab, but still. Necklace, you want health and block cost, Spark Skin for the trait, but reasonably, since you don't take a lot of damage, Natty Bond works well too. For the charm, I go infantry, since that's what I really need the Moonfire bow for, and attack speed. Decanter or proxy for the trait. For the trinket, you want stamina recovery, and then either crit chance or ult reduction. Trap for the trait. And that's it, Kerillian's Handmaiden. Sometimes I forget that I'm even playing a Kerillian career due to how unranged-like her playstyle is, which is the perfect and also potentially the worst possible introduction I could possibly give myself for Kerillian, due to the fact that I am potentially spoiling myself with how she is mostly built for tanking and crowd control, and a sprinkle of elites too. But after all, once I figured out how I wanted to play her, I really enjoyed it. I had to think a lot about what I wanted her to be. I could have gone 75% attack speed, but I needed some other things in place of that speed, and that has made all the difference. I would say that if you haven't tried her that you should, but there's a good chance you already have, since she's the most played character in the game. Anywho, there it is, episode 9 of the Career Showcase series, and obviously up next is the halfway mark, so yeah, that's a thing. I already know who it's gonna be, so stay tuned for the reveal, and thanks for watching. Later, peoples!